Hey guys, how's it going? So in this video, I would appreciate a thumbs up, but we're going to be talking about Nordic American tankers. I don't know how much a thumbs up will help my video, but all the YouTubers ask for it, so I would appreciate a thumbs up. If you don't want to give me one, that's okay too. Anyways, moving forward, like I said, this is a little bit off topic, but I think the biggest reason that's holding my channel back is my voice. Not a lot of people can stand my voice. For example, Cam Batley, he is talented at communicating with shareholders. He basically made a lot of shareholders lose money because he was, always so positive about Aurora, and it pulled in a lot of investors. But those investors decided to be a long-term buy and hope, and the exact opposite happened. It just kept going down while retail investors kept piling up, while big money started pulling out. And then now they're having a reverse split. The stock bottomed and it's bouncing back. But that's not the point. My point is Cam Batley, he can communicate very well to investors. He is, his voice is good. That's why his videos do very well. If I could talk like him, I bet my channel would grow immensely. But unfortunately, I cannot, and that sucks, and that's the reason why my channel is kind of suppressed. People only watch videos on my channel if they think it's, very important, or the title is clickbait. But in general, people do not watch my channel unless, unless the subject is very interesting or clickbait. So that, that's kind of my scenario, and that's kind of my reality. It sucks, but I have to live with it. Anyways, moving forward, like for example, this guy versus Jim Cramer. Imagine this guy going on doing Mad Money. Nobody would listen to him. But Jim Cramer is good at talking to people. He's good at communicating. That's why a lot of people watch him. If this guy was, replace Jim Cramer, nobody would watch Mad Money. Nobody would watch Mad Money. People would maybe watch it once in a while for laughs, or if an interesting subject comes up. But in general, nobody would to watch him. Jim Cramer has a good voice. He knows how to communicate. That's why a lot of people watch him. But that's not the point. The point is, I want to play a little bit of this video, and then I will discuss what I have to say. So let's begin.
HH.
Focus.
What's that?
Can I rent a tanker for a week from the biggest fleet in the world, from your fleet? I'd like a week. Can I have it?
You can have it, but it will be very costly. I doubt if you can afford it, but you can have it. We are making a lot of money at this time, improving our balance sheet tremendously. And I have never seen such a strong market, Jim. And I've been around for a little while.
All right, so how much a day for a nice one? Give me a Suez Max. How much a day?
Well, it will cost you $70,000 a day, and you will have it for 6 months. And our operating costs are $8,000 a day. And then you will have more than $60,000 a day for your pocket. And this will give you a lot of dividend.
So let me understand this.
Okay, so let's do some math, right? But first of all, so the earnings would be on May 18th, 2020. This would be for the month of, I believe, January, February, March. So January, February, March might not be I heard that March was a great month. I heard February, sometime in February, rates dropped dramatically. But according to him, he signed up 6 months contract for $70,000 per tanker, and they're just floating storage at the moment. But we look at their finances for the quarter ending December 31st, 2019, it was $200 million with $12 million of profit. But my assumption is their cost of revenue is going to go down dramatically for next quarter, because these, according to him, the cost of the revenue should go down dramatically because they're just floating storage. They don't need anybody operating them. So let's just pull out a calculator and let's just find out how much. So, here's a calculator. Oh, stupid standard calculator. What the hell? I don't want a big ass calculator. Why did they give me? Oh, there you go. Anyways, so let's pull out what he said. So he said that the numbers are 70,000 per day. They have a total, I believe, I could be wrong on this, I didn't actually look up the number, but I believe it's 24 ships. So that's $1.68 million per day in revenue if all 24 ships are actually being used for oil storage. If all the ships are being rented out, it's $1.68 million per day. You times that by 90 days in a quarter. This is $151 million in revenue. And that doesn't make any sense because in December 31st, 2019, they had a total of $200 million that quarter. And while if we do the math, it's $151 million of revenue. So right there, it makes absolutely no sense. And then if we just take the profits in general, let's just call it $60,000 a profit times 24 ships times 90 days would be $129 million of profit. So their net revenue should come in at $129 million of profit with $151 million of revenue. If that is the scenario, that would be awesome. I'm definitely interested to hear what they have to say on the earnings. I will keep you guys updated. Right now, on the charting perspective, according to the charts, the MACD is actually bullish, hammer bullish. If we look on the chart itself, it looks like I said, I made a video a while back. I was thinking the stock was bottoming, and now it's it's starting to go up. So the MACD is starting to become bullish. Earnings are coming up very soon here. If earnings are very good and good guidance, I think we could see a short-term rally to the upside of maybe a good couple days. At that point, you have a choice of selling. The dividend payment is on May 22nd. You basically need to buy on May 19th in order to qualify for the May 22nd, because it takes 3 days to register your trade. So you need to buy a stock and wait 3 days before you fully own your stock, because it takes 3 days to register it. I could be wrong on this. Definitely do your research on it. But it takes 3 days. It shows on your balance, but it takes 3 days to register. And you get your dividend payment on the 20th. You need to basically, you can sell on the 22nd. I'm assuming on Friday, Nordic American Tanker stock is going to plummet, because people are going to be piling out of the stock simply because they got the dividend payment. They don't need to hold the stock anymore, and they are going to sell like crazy for the, because they're going to try to make as much profit as they can. At least that is my assumption. I don't know. I think Friday is going to be a very interesting day for Nordic American Tankers. I don't know how well this video will do, but I hope it does well. So anyways, moving forward, this is I don't really have too much to talk about, but I need to make a 10-minute video. So, oh wow, it's almost 10 minutes. So, Beyond Meat, it's starting to look very bearish to me. Volume is starting to die off, 8.18 million. I actually sold out of my position. Not all of it. I still have 500 shares. I did have 1,000 shares into Beyond Meat, but I sold half of it. I sold them at a profit, so I'm happy with that. You know, you can't go wrong selling out at a profit. If it goes back down to $100, I'm definitely gonna be buying back into Beyond Meat. I don't know if it will, but the reason why I sold out on my Beyond Meat position is because I saw this. I was looking at insider trading for Beyond Meat, and I saw huge amount of people just selling out of their positions. And I was like, okay, like this person, 48,700 shares at $130. Wow, that's crazy. 5,000 shares at $145. I thought my 1,000 shares was good, but like these guys are selling out lots and lots of shares. That to me looks like a bear flag. But at the end of the day, rich people determine if this stock price moves up or down. So I don't know what they're gonna do, what's gonna happen to the stock price. I'm just bearish right now simply because of a massive amount of insider selling. They probably assume that the stock is overvalued and they are getting rid of their position. That is my assumption anyways. But at the same time, I came across a video that says that this guy, the Impossible Food CEO, the guy, they were talking about how the sales for 8 weeks since the pandemic started, 200% increase in sales at the retail locations. So I think Beyond Meat, when they announce their earnings, it's going to be fantastic. But I could be wrong. You know, this is pure speculation because I think as long as there's a meat shortage, I think a lot of people are going to go to the grocery stores and they're going to look around and they're going to see no meat on the store shelf, so they're going to be buying Impossible Foods and Beyond Meat patties to substitute the lack of meat that's on the shelf. At least that's my opinion. So I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm definitely going to be patient and wait because I don't think the stock's going to head up higher unless a McDonald's news comes out, which would prop the stock up to the upside in a big way. And I'm going to end the video off with President Donald Trump. I saw this on Showtime. I think these guys follow Donald Trump very carefully, and they made a cartoon version of his life. And I've only seen the first episode, but I plan to watch it so I can understand Donald Trump a little better. But yeah, I mean, I would be the kind of media that Donald Trump is getting right now. I mean, I would be shocked if he becomes the next president. He probably will be. I don't think Biden will beat him, but maybe. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this content. It helps my channel. I mean, give me a thumbs up. It might help my channel grow. Subscribe for future updates and have a great day. Bye.